Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Bristol City's End of Season Awards. It has been another great season for Bristol City. We managed to finish 5th in the Premier League, which I think is absolutely amazing. Manchester United went and won the league. Chelsea, Spurs and Arsenal clinched Champions League football, while we pipped Liverpool to the 5th place Europa League spot in the last day of the season. Norwich, Aston Villa and West Brom got relegated. As well, I almost forgot about this, we did win the Community Shield against Manchester United. Tammy Abraham, the long lost forgotten Tammy Abraham, scored the winning goal. Manchester United won the FA Cup 3-0. West Ham won the League Cup. We also had a shocking performance in that. We just did shit in the cups. Manchester United also won the Champions Cup. So there they go. Manchester United again have done the treble. Wow, I wish Jose could do that. And there we go. Villarreal actually won the Europa League. They actually were in our group. We were knocked out in the quarterfinals against Liverpool. Very dramatic game. But we would have played Villarreal in the semi-finals. And I think we could have won that game because we beat them twice. And there are the teams that were promoted. Hull City getting 100 points, equaling our record. And Bournemouth on 89. And I assume Newcastle would have come up as well. Top goal scorers in the league were Kane and Martial. Down there at 15th was Giovanni Simeone on 9 goals for Bristol City. Top assist was Santi Cazorla for Arsenal. And we have to go all the way down to 19th place to find Will Hughes on 5. Simeone on 5. Galdamez on 5. But there we go. There is Silva rocking the clean sheets on 19, well ahead of them. But this is where Simeone really shines. In the Europa League, Simeone was the top goal scorer with 8, and considering we went out in the quarterfinals, that is a brilliant performance. But speaking of all these goals, I think it's time to show you the goal of the season contenders. There it is. Galdamez hits a shot! It's scored! Beautiful goal from Galdamez! Well, this is a beautiful strike. I always don't expect him to go in with Galdamez, but he puts this one right in the top bin. Look at that! Indeed, he shoots. Callas whips it in. Header from Simeone. And it's in. What a goal. This place absolutely erupted when they scored. But after this, it's been silenced. Look at that header. Januzaj broke away down the right wing. He cuts inside. Finds Will Hughes. There's not many men back. The counter could be on. Will Hughes to whip it in. Untep scores. We've done it against Arsenal. It's 1-0. We've nicked it. What a goal this is. Will Hughes plays the perfect pass, little dink in and smash, no chance for check. Brian, Untep, swings it back, Cristo Gonzalez opens up for a shot, he scores! The substitution instantly makes an impact with a beautiful goal. Well, this is a beautiful goal, this is. Untep instantly into Cristo Gonzalez, shimmies away and instantly puts into the far corner. Patterson whips it, head from Brian, what a goal Brian! What a lead for Bristol City. With this fantastic header. What a goal. Patterson with the tackle, that's a good challenge. Patterson looking to find Tammy Abraham, unleashes the Kraken. Oh, what a finish. Tammy Abraham has scored in the Community Shield. Patterson with a good challenge on Memphis Depay. Slots into Tammy Abraham on his left foot. What a finish. Lee Guan Hiok shoot. Oh yes, Lee Guan Hiok. You can have that new contract, mate. Whatever you want, because that is phenomenal. Well, just as Galdamez gets injured at this free kick, we pass it to Lee Guan Hiok. He sets himself up. Bang! Top him. Lee Guan Hiok's got some pace to burn. Lee Guan Hiok still got it. Shifts it in. Simeone! Goal! Hat-trick for Simeone! Puts us ahead! Brilliant! This was an absolute rifle of a shot. Lee Guan Hiok gives into it and then bang! Off the post. Simeone's running with it. Chips it over to Will Hughes. Will Hughes volleys. It's scored. We've scored on the counter with Will Hughes. Beautiful goal. Oh, this is a brilliant counter attack from Simeone. Dinks it and on Will Hughes' weaker foot. Clocks it into the corner. Untep. Whipped in. It's high. Patson. Simeone. Oh, Simeone. What a beautiful goal. Just a little lob. Look at that. So instinctive. Genius. Untep finds Will Hughes. He finds Carrick. Carrick gives it Will Hughes back. Will Hughes shoots. Oh! Will Hughes. What a stunning finish. Hughes Carrick with a nice little flick. Comes on the outside. His weaker foot. Bang. Muntep whips that ball in. It's a header from Cristo Gonzalez. It's a goal. Beautiful goal from Cristo Gonzalez. He's always produced something. Great ball from Muntep, and what a beautiful paced header. Galtamez lifts it in. There, Tammy Abraham, he scored! Beautiful goal by Tammy Abraham. Galtamez pings it in, and it just drops down to him, and he left foot straight through it. There's not a massive standout goal this season, I don't think, in terms of what won us something or what kept us up or what won us the league, because we haven't done any of those things. So for this goal of the season this year, I'm just going to leave it down to you guys. What do you think? What was your best goal this season? Leave it in the comments. As we build up, guys, for the Player of the Season awards, we're going to have a shortlist. Miguel Silva is a contender for it. I mean, he has had a great season with 19 clean sheets, rated 77. 23 years of age. He's been great this season. He's been really good. No mistakes from him except one against Liverpool. Callum Patterson, he's had an up and down season, Callum has. He made a few mistakes that have cost us goals, but he's also been a very good defending against his wingers. Not often does he get run past Callum. Thomas Callas has been a good squad player for us, filling in at centre half and right back for Callum. Andreas Christensen, now this guy is one of the ones that will be making the shortlist for Player of the Season, I think. What a rock this guy's been at the back. 91 stand tackle. Honestly, with this guy, you can just press circle wherever the player is and he just wins the ball away from him. He's never given away a penalty. He got sent off once in the Europa League when I deliberately made him snap, I think it was Sturridge in half, because I was scared about the counter-attack. And remember, he is only a loanee, so that's really annoying. We've got to spend over 17 million to get this guy back if we want him. And he is out until November with that injury picked up. Unbelievable. Michael Keane, I think, looking at next season, this guy will be a good squad centre-half. We'll be looking to buy someone a lot better in the centre-half positions if we want to get into those top 4 places, if we want to challenge for the Europa League title. He was good, Michael Keane was. He scored some very vital headers, but in defensive situations, sometimes without Christensen by inside, he looks like a lost lamb. Joe Bryan did a decent step up to the Premier League. I was happy with him, you know. Thierry Diallo. Now this guy is a contender for most improved of the season. Look at those stats. Marking 92, slide tackle 83, stand tackle 90. Those defensive stats are brilliant. He needs to work on his just basic other stats, you know, like dribbling is 50, which is shocking. Michael Carrick. Look at his stat rate that is going on right now. Minus 12 on strength. He's basically got osteoporosis. His ball control's gone down 6. I don't understand how, when you get older, your ball control becomes shit. You think that's one of the things that stays forever. Carrick has been a great player for us this season. He's guided us through many big games because we needed that experienced head around these young players, and he's been there and done it all. I don't think he'll be with us next season. Definitely not in the starting lineup because he's actually being raped. 76 rated now, but he's definitely a contender who will make the shortlist for Player of the Season. Will Hughes, great signing, loved Will Hughes. He's very good on the ball, he's got a good pass on him, and he's got a good shot on him. He's scored some great goals that you would have seen. Pablo Galtamez, the Championship Player of the Season, according to the pundits. This is the man I want to replace Michael Carrick. If you look at the stats, they're quite similar players. Now, he's got the interceptions that Carrick has. He's got much better interceptions, but he needs more vision. The ball control is there. The dribbling's a lot better. The finishing's better. The short pass just needs to go up 4 to be the same as Carrick. And we need to get his long pass up by about 9. Pablo Galtamez is a very similar player to Carrick, and I want him to replace him. He's already 2 rated better. He's a much younger version. And naturally, he's going to go into that position that Carrick did. Hopefully, he can learn from what Carrick did. Adnan Januzaj, he has not had a phenomenal season by any means. He's not really set the world alight, but he's really coming to his own in the last few games. He's now 80 rated, and if we get his long shots up, I think he'll become a much better player. Paul Georges has been a great player. Look at those stats. He is a great left mid. 84 rated, by far our highest rated player in the team. League One Hyok. This guy also a contender for most improved this season. He has been great. His technical stats look shit. Like 58 long passer, 46 long shot, but you will have seen the goal he scored away at Liverpool. It was ridiculous. How has he done that with 46 long shots? When he drives at players, he is so dangerous, and he just creates space for everybody else. And actually, I'm going to give the award for Most Improved Player of the Season to League One Hyok. Well done, League One. Emre Moore, a loanee. He was great until he got snapped in half and broke his leg. He's a great player. I'd really like to sign him up because he really opened things up for us in the last half of that season. Tammy Abraham, well, if Tammy Abraham stayed fit, we'd obviously be talking about this guy as player of the season because he always is. Last year's player of the season, he won the award, but got injured so early on. He did his cruciate ligaments in, was out for 6 months, so he missed the majority of the season. Still manages to bag 8 goals though. As you can see, he managed to bag 8 goals in the Premier League in 14 appearances. Absolutely brilliant. Giovanni Simeone. This guy, another one I'm going to shortlist for player of the season to go along with Carrick and Christensen. He has been the hero that we needed to step up when Tammy died. Finishing of 86, dribbling of 85, 83 acceleration and 86 sprint speed. He's very quick once he gets going. 24 appearances in the Premier League with 9 goals and 11 appearances in the Europa League with 8 goals, which is a great return. Totaling 35 appearances with 17 goals and 8 assists. What a season Giovanni Simeone has had. Let's look at Bristol City's player of the season. Our first contender is Andreas Christensen. Good challenge from Christensen. Oh, Barkley's got a lot of space. Christensen's in there. Good block. Oh, ball whipped in. And Vila. Brian heads. Christensen heads away. What a monster. Roberto Firmino. Christensen tackles. Here we go. Skills. Christensen's there. Oh my god, he's a hero. Oh, great challenge, Christensen. Our next contender is Michael Carrick. Michael Carrick flicks another ball over. He is absolutely tearing this team apart. Oh, how's Danny Welbeck got him through us there? Carrick, good challenge. Oh, great challenge from Carrick. Michael Carrick finds Tammy Abraham. Finds Will Hughes. He finds Carrick. Carrick gives it Will Hughes back. Will Hughes shoots! Stands him up, whips across it. Carrick wins the header. Back to Carrick. Whips the ball in. Simeone heads! Will Hughes gives it Carrick back. Carrick slips it over. Galdamez heads it down. Michael Carrick looking for Paul Georges and Tep. Michael Carrick dinks it over to Lee Guan Hiok. That's a gorgeous ball. Lee Guan Hiok scores! Oh yes! That's why you play Michael Carrick. What a gorgeous ball this was from Carrick. Dinks it right over. Good touch from Lee Guan Hiok. And a good finish as well. And finally, the Italian stallion, Giovanni Simeone. Tep cuts inside, finds Will Hughes, and Will Hughes gives it inside to Simeone, who scores! Simeone, can he fought this one away for us? Shoots, scores, he's done it! Go on lad, run, run, run! Run Simeone, shoot, goal! Can he score? Oh, that's so shit! Simeone scores, yes! Come on! Christian Gonzalez trying to hold it up just in time for Simeone to make the run. Simeone trying to pace away. Simeone for his second, shoots, and he scores! What a hero! Hughes looks inside for more. Moore's chipped it over. Simeone takes it down. Shoot! He scored another! Simeone's done it! It's 2-2! Galdamez chips in behind for Simeone. Simeone takes a dreadful touch. Scores though! He's done it! And Tep holds it up just in time for Simeone. Scores! 90th minute! We've done it! Lee Guan Hiok still got it. Shifts it in. Simeone! Goal! Hat-trick for Simeone! Puts us ahead! Brilliant! The three most influential players, and what is really important is they were down the spine. Striker, centre mid, centre half. And Miguel Silva could have been included in the list as well. And that is what it takes to have a great team. A good spine with important players in each of those areas. But the lads have voted. The staff have voted. The player they think has been most influential this season and deserving of the Player of the Season award goes to Giovanni Simeone, yes, it's again, I know it's another striker, but he deserves it so much. What a season he has had. If it was not for Giovanni Simeone, we could have probably been relegated. That's the difference this guy has made. Scoring goals. We need goals. And if you're going to make it anywhere in the Premier League, or in the Europa League that is, you need goals. Yes, Carrick was putting brilliant through balls in, and yes, Christensen's been a rock at the back keeping clean sheets. Giovanni Simeone has been the guy putting the ball in the net when we needed him to. So this guy, combined up with Tammy Abraham, is going to make a deadly strike force. So I'm very, very happy with that. Well done, Giovanni Simeone. Well guys, we actually got 105 million for finishing 5th in the table. Yeah, I've lost the email for it, sorry about that, but we got 105 million for finishing in the 5th place. I was amazed, I didn't know FIFA was capable of giving that much. So I don't know how much of that the board are going to give us, but I've got to imagine at least, surely, like 86 million, something like that. Surely they'll give us about 80 million. So with an 80 to 90 million transfer budget, we can really look to strengthen next season. I hit every single one of my targets. Surely the board are going to put faith in me and give me the big transfer kitty. Things I'm looking for is another centre half, another right back. We've got a left back coming in summer, sorry, don't worry about that. Probably looking for a really good centre half, because don't forget we've got to buy Christensen as well. Looking for a number 10, a real creative number 10, because I'm going to drop Will Hughes back into midfield with Galdamez. So let me know who you think we should sign. Thank you for the support all season. The club thanks you. Subscribe for more beautiful journeys on career modes. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. I'm Zoopman. Hope you have a great day.